here what I'm doing is I've got these splotches of paint that were thrown on with the wrong color on top of paint chips. And I'm using a little bit of paint thinner on top of this paint that never had clear coat put on top of it, which my clear coat underneath it will protect. So all around, this clear coat is going to protect as I rub out in the smallest spot possible the extra paint that this other dealer threw on with the wrong color. And I'm gonna get it to the point where it's gone. I'm not gonna rub into the scratch, into the stone chip. I'm gonna rub all around it. Of course, after, to remove the extra paint thinner all around, I'm going to use water to not leave the paint thinner sitting on top of my clear coat and have it reacting with my clear coat. But for a very short period of time, if I do this real quick, I can correct this really bad stone chip that they filled in. So you see that's already getting better. It was a splotch like this one here, and I've now removed enough that only inside the stone chip has paint. So I'm going to do it on this last one here. Instead of paying someone to repaint my whole hood and hope it turns out and not have my original paint, because I'd lose my original paint if I repaint my hood. So I just got to correct these stone chips here, going as much as possible with this paint thinner only on the extra paint that was thrown on. So you see already, that's a whole lot better. No longer a big old splotch of paint. And then after, I'm gonna go back, I'm just gonna fill that in, being really delicate, putting the paintbrush only inside the stone chip. So, clean away with the clean part of my rag. It can either be dry or a little wet, and clear away any extra paint thinner that could have been left on my paint. So we'll do that again over here. Got these big old suckers, go right over it. I'm not trying to rub inside that stone chip. I just want to rub around it, leave the paint that's inside in there, and I'll come back and I'll level it out with the paintbrush. So you already see, that's a lot better. Come back and correct that in just a moment. So in my other videos, this is the scratch that's been bothering me, that I've been trying to fill in with wax, with ceramic sealants, with really a bit of everything, and I just couldn't cover it. So what I'm gonna do now is, and what I have done already, is I filled it in with the paintbrush. Paintbrush has filled in the crack, and I'm going back with a tiny bit of paint thinner on this rag. I'm removing the excess that the paintbrush put on. I'm just very lightly, after waiting 1 minute, rubbing away the extra paint. see, that's gonna mostly hide that scratch. I'm probably gonna maybe do this a second time, because I have moved just a little bit too much, but it's getting better. It's no longer see it at 2.5 feet. About 24 to 30 inches. That's gone. To really fill in that scratch, I'm just gonna go back and do that a second time. I'm gonna let that dry. Come back in about 20 minutes. Take out the paintbrush. Try to fill that crack again so it's even and level with the paint. The unscratched paint. Wait a minute and then remove it with a rag that has a little bit of paint thinner on it.